What's up everybody, how you all doing? We're back with another one, and today we're checking out DK Rap Artist. I know this was from 3 years ago, so it's an old one, but I've only just come across this one. It's called A Stand Response to AZZ EMINEM DISS Response, because a bit of context, AZZ or IZZ is or was a member of the Outsiders group apparently, and the EMINEM was with before his deal with Dr. Dre, and we know all that story after that. But EMINEM, before the world got to know EMINEM, Slim Shady, EMINEM was with a group called the Outsiders that EMINEM went to meet out in New Jersey. So EMINEM was making a bit of noise then. And this guy AZZ decided decades later that now would be a time to, about 3 years ago this was, so to diss EMINEM, because he reckons that EMINEM took his style, and basically EMINEM took D12 along when EMINEM got signed with Dr. Dre, took D12 of them with him instead of the Outsiders. But I've heard the Outsiders, and it actually makes sense why EMINEM chose D12 over the Outsiders. But anyway, as is dissed EMINEM, and DK, well, he didn't like that, so DK responds to AZZ, or IZZ as is mainly called. But anyway, we're going to dive into this. A stand response to AZZ EMINEM diss response. Let's get it.
Yeah, I think it's time that people stop disrespecting goats. First of all, you're never gonna make it. Should've left it as is, cause Marshall ain't gonna respond. You should've left it as is. You're supposed to come.
It's so funny that people just keep playing on his name as is. That probably wasn't a wise choice, because that name is more of a meme. it became a meme. As is ass. Like Knox Hill said when he dissed him, your name is backwards, it's his ass. But I love the wordplay.
Should've left it as is, cause Marshall ain't gonna respond. You should've left it as is. You're supposed to come with facts when you aim with a diss. Those weren't facts, he just being disrespectful with shit. But you're right about something, you ain't insane clowns, but you're insane and everybody thinks you're a clown. Plus you name drop
the Insane Clown Posse, because in AZZ's diss track towards EMINEM, he used the Insane Clown Posse because EMINEM was beefing with them at the time, and then AZZ trying to use that as a bit of an angle to try and shoot at EMINEM.
With a diss, those weren't facts, he just being disrespectful with shit. But you're right about something, you ain't insane clowns, but you're insane and everybody thinks you're a clown. Plus you name dropping people like you know Rose. Yeah, this a joke, you would think that it was Red Nose Day. These people hating on the goat, this shit I don't understand. Marshall ain't gotta respond, you'll get killed by a stand. You ain't a genius.
EMINEM ain't gotta respond, no, and that's true. EMINEM never responded to AZZ. Never responded to him, because like, for EMINEM to respond to you, you gotta be coming with it. You gotta be fucking saying some shit. Do you know what I mean? And you gotta be, you know what I mean? You gotta be coming with the fucking bars, flows, or just the bars and the inside things. Gotta be, you know, you can say what you want about Ja Rule when Ja Rule dissed EMINEM, but EMINEM responded to Ja Rule. You gotta admit, Ja Rule, it was coming with it though. It was coming with some fucking with the bars though. But I keep headbutting the bloody mic on my hat. I'll sit back a bit. But yeah, but if you're gonna diss EMINEM, you gotta be coming with it.
shit I don't understand. Marshall ain't gotta respond, you'll get killed by a stand. You ain't the genius, everyone can see you're just an idiot.
Yeah, the genius. The intro of AZZ's diss track towards Eminem, saying that what was it? Oh, I'm trying to remember it now. It said something like genius is comes once in a lifetime, you know, and he's saying that I am that genius. Was it a genius comes once around in a lifetime? Or something like that, and saying that fools are born every day, and fools are born every day, and geniuses come around in a lifetime. So, but I am that genius. He referred to himself as a genius, which was a very bold statement. And then you hear AZZ's diss track, and it was trash. So that, you know, that's a major contradiction right there. He said, AZZ said in his diss track that he's a genius, and then throughout the whole of the diss track towards Eminem, he's he just literally proven to the world, or people in his neighborhood, whatever, that he's not a genius. He's like,
it was Red Nose Day, these people hating on the go, this shit I don't understand. Marshall ain't gotta respond, you'll get killed by a stand. You ain't the genius, everyone can see you're just an idiot. You just called the greatest lyricist illiterate, you dumb fuck. Let me bring
you literally called Eminem illiterate. That is what AZZ said in his diss track. He's like, he called Eminem illiterate. I mean, seriously, one of the most fucking technical fucking rappers, is used the most words in fucking vernacular, you know, from the dictionary to fucking the most words in vernacular than any other artist, and he's still doing it today, and he's fucking oh, it's just crazy to me, you know. That's such a that was when AZZ, when he just called Eminem illiterate. Seriously, do you think it's really easy to write the level that Eminem writes? Not raps, but writes, how he writes his bars, how he writes his lyrics, how he puts all his words and fucking everything, his metaphors and everything, how he puts all that shit together, and to have it, you know, in the craft of the level he's at. Do you think that's easy to fucking do? It's really not. I mean, to call Eminem illiterate, oh my days. That is fucking something else. And AZZ, what the fuck were you doing?
You're just an idiot. You just called the greatest lyricist illiterate, you dumb fuck. Let me bring this shit to an end. Talking shit like M didn't come back for his friends. You ain't going anywhere when the darkness will surround you. Never made it, so you hating bitch on everyone around. Listen, AZZ, man, you can say what you want, you got the right, but we can still think you're a cunt. Listen, AZZ.
We still think you're a cunt, yeah. Oh. Sorry about the interruption, but we're back. Let's get it.
Surround you, never made it, so you hating bitch on everyone around. Listen, AZZ, man, you can say what you want, you got the right, but we can still think you're a cunt. Listen, AZZ.
You can say what you like, and you have the right, which is true. He has a right to feel how he feels and say what he wants, you know. But we also have the right to think you're a cunt. I like it. I love that word. Cunt.
Say what you want, you got the right, but we can still think you're a cunt. Listen, AZZ, yeah, you can say what you want, but so can we. I think we'll just call you a cunt. Listen, AZZ, man, you can say what you want, you got the right, but we can still think you're a cunt. Listen, AZZ, yeah, you can say what you want, but so can we. I think we'll just call you a cunt. Look, I'ma spray till the ammo will get depleted. I leave comments on, I promise that none of them get deleted. Cut the diss tracks, that shit was even worse than Nick's.
I have noticed that on AZZ's YouTube channel. I noticed I think he turned the comments off. I don't know if he done that for all his videos, or it's just his response as his diss track. I noticed he turned the comments off because imagine that comment section on this video would get very too heated for him, more than he could possibly handle.
On, I promise that none of them get deleted. Cut the diss tracks, that shit was even worse than Nick's. You should cut your tongue so we ain't have to hear that shit. Why you disrespect Ronnie, keep this dead out your mouth. We only heard of your group cause M shouted you out, so just quit. Man, you ain't no fucking basket case. When my pen aim, you'll end up in a casket, mate. This ain't a diss, just responding cause we think that you whack. You never made it, and I bet you'll never make it with that. The second we heard your rap, man, we thought you was kidding. You love shrooms, makes sense, cause you must have been tripping. If that's a diss track, I don't know what you're bothering for. You turned your comments off, I'ma come and settle the score.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. He turned his comments off. AZZ turned his comments off when he posted that video, his diss track against Eminem. When he posted it on his YouTube channel, he turned the comments off. Says it all.
I don't know what you're bothering for. You turned your comments off, I'ma come and settle the score. They say your diss-a-len career, stick to mopping the floors. Only career that your shitty diss ended was yours, bitch. Yeah. Supernova EP, out on the 5th of February. Go pre-save that. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I don't think there's any more. Or was that just, yeah, okay. But yeah, that's. I mean, I know this is 3 years old, and I just come across it. I don't know why I didn't come across it sooner, but no, that's my bad. That's my bad. But anyway. As is. You know, look at the that's the cover art for his AZZ song What I Can't Say. Maybe AZZ should actually go ahead and just like with his hand with it and the scissors, maybe he should actually just go and actually just cut our tongue off altogether. And then we won't have to listen to another word he has to say. But yeah, DK killed it, you know, smashed it, absolutely fantastic. You know, I think DK is so good with his diss tracks. I fucking love it. But yeah, that's gonna be all for now, guys. Till the next one. See ya. Peace.